Unlike the loops like for and do while, do until, or even subroutine, we don't have a break for f blocks. So we don't have something like exit f. If you want to break the function of f, you have to use something named label. And note that label, it is not specified about if. It is general, it is very useful especially for error handling, but nowadays they are not gonna use a label in standard programming because it makes very problematic. Anyway, for label, we could use GoTo and the label name. For example, let's say AA. This is the command, and for labeling we use colon like that, AA equal, and send your message. This is the label. I make a cleaner code. Let's set demi as integer, it is fine. And let's give a number, I equal to input box. I just want to make it simple. Please enter a number between 1 to 3. Oops, I forgot to close it. Okay. I want to say if I equal 1, then what happens? For example, I want to go very end. Go to, I say LBL end, label end, just the name. Maybe it is nice to make something like that to be more cleaner and understand we written the correct name or not. Else if I equal to, let's say message box 2, and else if, we could of course write else, but it is not so good. Else if I equal 3, then message box 3 and end if. Alright, let's add indentation and maybe more space here. Okay, so user gonna enter a number between 1, 2, or 3. If it is 1, jump somewhere. If it is 2, show the message 2. If it is 3, show 3. So by this code, if user enter 1, you won't see anything because we didn't define the label. Even if I say LBL end, okay, and we don't have anything here, nothing gonna happen. Let's run the program. Let's say 2, of course it is 2. Let's say 1, nothing gonna show you because if it is 1, gonna jump outside. And even if I after go to command, I say message box 1, let's see gonna show you or not. 1, okay. As you see, you won't see code because if the number is 1, actually gonna jump here and it will skip every code before the label. So it doesn't matter how many code here you have. Even after end if I write another message box, hi, if I enter 2 or 3, after showing the own message, it will finish the end block of f and gonna show that. Let's try it. 3, 3, and hi. Again, 2, 2, and hi. But because we labeled after this message box, if the value entered it is 1, directly after that's gonna jump here. So you won't see actually any of those commands. Let's run. Set 1, okay. Nothing gonna happen unless, for example, I set the message box here. Message box, I don't know, bye. So if I say 1, gonna jump to the bye. And if I press 2, enter actually 2 value, you will see 2, you will see hi, and note that you will see bye. Why is that? because codings will compiling and run one by one. Message it is 2, yes. So we're gonna show the 2. And then checking it is not showing this message, is still we have code. So making label doesn't mean actually you only referring here. If all codes run until here, still we have code and gonna run it. So you could jump there directly or doing step by step. Hope you're not confused. We will get practical method with error handling. So don't worry about that too much.